on a sec, I'm adding him too.
Hello.
Hi.
Um,
Hi. I'm just
said
gonna.
before.
No. I'm just gonna tell you first off. You have no right to have my Skype without my permission. I don't care if you searched it up. You should have asked me first on social media or something. Like that's an invasion of my privacy. I'm just saying right there. So first off, that's no. If you talked to me earlier about this, I would have probably agreed. But that's a very wrong thing to do. Like, goddamn, dude.
Well, I've been honestly trying to reach out for, I think, the last few days and didn't get a reply. Because, to be honest, I've been developing this video for the last few days because I was working on the sequel about Lily Pete, and then you kept popping up, and then I got curious, and then I started making this one. Anyway, yes, like I said before, my name is ThatKidDouglas. I'm the creator of Young Hero Rants. I'm developing this video about you.
Yeah, well, it's kind of rude to develop a video about someone if you're saying, oh, well, these things are flawed. And it's not really cool to develop a video about someone until you get both sides of the story. That's like saying you're developing a news story when it's with this basically dishonesty. Like, if you were to do this without talking to me, and to even start without talking to me first, I'm just saying you're really bad at this so far.
Well, that's why I precisely want to reach out to get that side of the story, because I've talked with several people that are close to you that have given me information, and I've done some of my own research. And
Please tell me first off who you've talked to so I can say if they're being honest or not, because there are a lot of people in the situation who are literally twisting my words and saying I said things I never did and did things I never did. So please tell me who told you these things. I'm gonna
oh,
guess Thought Bubble, Brittany, and Spoken Minds, right?
well, I've heard, no, they didn't tell me, but I guess since we're gonna be honest, no, I've talked with people like, I think Foxwell, the Dark Commentator, Season the Wiccan, Fabletail, and a bunch of
Dark
other people.
Commentator, I don't even know who he is. Season the Wiccan, would you like to hear the voicemail where she called and threatened me saying we're talking and this is not a request? And she also called my phone 13 times having my phone number without my permission. Would you like to see her harassing me on Skype? And would you like to see Foxwell blatantly telling me I'm overreacting to freaking out about the fact someone had my phone number without my permission? And Pastel Pros even made a video saying she gave Season the Wicked my phone number with the intent to harass me. If you really want, I can show you the dishonesty that is being given to you, sir.
Okay, if you have the
Yes, I
evidence of
do.
that.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
All right,
well,
so let
oh,
me give you the voicemail that Season left me. I have it saved here. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. There it is. It'll send to you on Skype.
I mean, yeah, I'll definitely take a look at it because again, I want to get both sides to ensure that it's fair and whatever. Look, I'll be honest. The claims that you've presented, I want to make this very clear that I am in no way friends with Anthony. I've talked with him a few times, and he seemed like a cool dude. So
Yeah,
I don't know him like
he
that.
seemed
So
like a cool dude, but he's actually really fucking manipulative.
well, I have heard. I mean, I know about things, but just so we're clear, I'm not his friend. We're not tight like that. So I can't really speak to what he's really like. But beyond that, the claims that you presented against him.
Oh, you mean about how he sexually abused me and mentally abused me, degraded me, and literally did not even care about my fucking existence as a human being? He
Well, yeah, the
literally
sex.
only wanted me for sex.
Yeah, okay. I guess talking about that, again, I've been told by the people I've been working with for this video. I've been told that you guys never even had sex and all this
That's
other
actually
stuff.
very. While we did not have sex, we still did sexual things. A lot. And when we did not,
Okay.
like, we still had sexual role plays. And by the way, the daddy thing wasn't a sexual fetish for me at first, and he trained me to see it as a fetish. When we started dating, I wanted a dad because I wanted nurture, and I mentally age regress as a coping mechanism due to child abuse. It's not a mental disorder like people keep saying. I keep saying it is. It's a coping mechanism for me, and he trained me to see it as a fetish because he kept telling me I was extra attractive for it. I was hot for it. You know, I was his special daddy's little girl. He didn't even respect my pronouns. Like, I am they, them, and when I dated him, I was agender. And he always sexualized me being agender. And he told me how being agender made me less attractive, how it killed the daddy thing. It was for something called expediency, which apparently has to do with, like, public image. And
Okay, just to stop you there. I'm trying real hard to not sound like an insensitive dick here.
yeah,
but
if you're gonna be an insensitive dick about sexual abuse, there's a little thing called Stockholm Syndrome before you try and use the excuse, oh, well, she never said there was an issue, or they never said there was an issue with the relationship, and there never seemed to be anything wrong. I'm gonna stop you right there. There's a little thing called Stockholm Syndrome. You know, where the captor may... Because every time something happened, like, he would mentally abuse me, yell at me, degrade me. Or when I was having a literal panic attack, or he would be sexually role-playing with me, and I would tell him stop, and we would be doing red light, green light, or he would keep going after red, or I would tell him I can't do that. Do you wanna see a screenshot where he tells me molest is a term for affection?
Okay. Okay. I mean, like, I'm not saying that he's like completely innocent. I'm just trying to like.
Yeah.
But the question, it wasn't even what I was gonna say. Wasn't even about that. What I was saying about the they them thing, that just kind of confuses me because. Okay, because
I'm agender and I don't feel like a boy or girl. I grew up in the foster care system and I wasn't exactly treated as a human, and I don't feel like a girl because I don't want to feel like a girl. I don't know. Like, maybe because of my sexual abuse as a child. Maybe because, you know, I was seen as nothing but a sex object for men in my life from who my mother dated. I don't fucking know. No one should give you a reason why they feel the way they do. Gender identity is identity in itself, and someone's identity is fucking valid. That's like invalidating someone who feels like an artist or photographer. Good sir. So don't try and pull the bullshit of they, them isn't real. You got that, motherfucker?
I mean, yeah, no, I got it.
No. Yeah, just, I'm agender, that's it. If you can't respect someone for their pronouns, it's no different than saying someone she, her. It's no different than calling someone he, him. It's a fucking word that you need to fucking use. It's basically fucking simple. It's how someone feels.
Okay. I mean, okay. I mean, I'm just saying it's a little weird because again, if you were transgender, I'd have no problem with that.
I'm not transgender. So all of a sudden, because transgender people are more valid than they, them. No, motherfucker. They, them is a real pronoun. Just because you're not used to it doesn't mean it isn't real. Back in the day, trans wasn't real. Oh, so all of a sudden you're saying because no. No. Like, literally, you just have to have the common decency to use the goddamn pronoun. It's pretty fucking simple. And there is no excuse as to why you shouldn't.
Okay.
So just shut the fuck up about it, okay? If you want my side about something, don't bring up about my fucking gender identity. Bring up something that's valid or something that's worth talking about. You got it?
Okay.
I don't have much patience with this because I don't deal with asshole pricks. I don't deal with people who aren't open-minded and are closed-minded conservatives.
Well, I can assure you that I'm not a liberal or conservative.
Well, you're seeming like a conservative because you're not exactly open to they, them. So, bring on the next question that doesn't have to do with my identity, motherfucker.
Okay. The claims about the sexual and mental abuse, about more specifically, the role-playing in kinks, it doesn't really work because
let me guess,
it's not
I was consenting and I'm an adult, right? That's what you were gonna say, isn't it?
well, technically, yes. It doesn't
While
really...
that's not, there's this little thing called coercion, and there's a little thing called using someone when they're emotionally vulnerable, because he got with me the day I got out of the hospital for attempted suicide. And he used me being into daddy. And I wasn't even into daddy. I just have age regression, and I told him that. And then he trained me to see it as sexual. And if I didn't want sex or ERP, he guilt-tripped me. He told me I was a burden. He went offline for a while. He had forms of punishment that if I didn't comply. But he made it seem like I was at fault for it.
Okay, look, I'll be honest. I'm really concerned, and, like, I'm not trying to be, look, I'm not trying to be an asshole or anything, but I'm just...
You don't fucking know what I went through. I'm gonna, no. You wanna seem insensitive? When his friends called me a whore in call, and I told him the next day, his response is, well, this is probably a bad time, and I'm bad at timing, but you kinda did more receiving than giving on the visit. Because I asked him on the visit if he wanted me to please him because he made me orgasm. And he said the visit was about me. And if you want proof, he admits to this in the YouTube comment section saying, so I chose my friends over you, so what? He made me feel like nothing but a sexual object. To the point I can't even talk about sex or see NSFW art without breaking down crying anymore.
Look, I'm sorry to hear that,
There is no fucking...
But my issue is that the claims that I presented, because I've researched this quite extensively, I'm sorry to say, it really doesn't make any sense.
How does it not make sense? How does it not make sense a man who was 40 years old used a 19-year-old person when they were emotionally vulnerable and had no knowledge of sex and the BDSM community because they grew up phobic of sex because they were raped as a child, and foster care punished me for wanting to learn sex ed. When I was 17 years old, I was grounded for taking a sex ed book home because I didn't ask them permission. So when I met Anthony, I had maybe been open to sex and fetishes for a year. And he used my not knowing anything to tell me things like molestation is a term for affection. He told me he wanted to molest me at a convention. And then I kept telling him stop saying it, and he kept saying it. And then he said molest is a term for affection. I can't even believe you're saying you can't understand these claims. You don't understand what I went through with this man. When I was molested by my next door neighbor and he knew about it when I was dating him, his response is, you probably shouldn't have told me that. I'm not a medical professional. Instead of being there for me like a boyfriend. He made me feel like nothing but a burden. He needed breaks from me when we would do things like watch Star versus the Forces of Evil or anime or something. And when I didn't give him sexual roleplay, or I wasn't obedient, he would go offline for a while or go to limbo or something. You don't understand what sexual manipulation is. And you don't understand what I am still going through. You don't understand the pain of having to see people do NSFW art, and I can't look at NSFW art anymore without breaking down crying, because he would send me pictures of big-boobed anime girls, or pictures of Cadence and Luna to try to get me to reply.
Okay. Again, this is all very troubling, but again, my thing is that... role playing.
Can I tell you something? Sexual roleplay is what you would like to carry out in real life. It is supposed to be a personal experience, and he always had me be myself.
Look, I'm gonna be really straight with you. Like, as much as I want to believe these claims, because I know people...
No, you... What do you know people? You know people who sexually roleplay? Is that what you're gonna say?
I know people that have been raped. 2 of my female friends were raped, so...
And? I was raped offline, too, motherfucker! I was raped and sold as a child! My mother sold my body to her boyfriends when I was 7 years old. My father had me be raped in front of him by his friend so I would know my place in this world because I was nothing but a whore for him. My next door neighbor raped me when I was 11 and sent the recording around school and was congratulated for fucking the most unwanted thing in the entire school. Motherfucker, you don't understand! You don't fucking understand what the fuck this man did to me! You don't understand the fact he used my emotional vulnerability and the fact I don't understand sex because I didn't want to understand sex growing up as a child because I was seen as nothing but a sexual object for men all my fucking life! Do you understand what the fuck sexual roleplay can be if used as a emotional fucking manipulation? He used my vulnerability to not knowing what BDSM and the fetish community is. He used the fact I was traumatized and lived in an abusive home environment. Do you know when I had to GoFundMe because I was living in an emotionally and physically abusive home environment, he didn't fucking even advertise it or give money to it.
Look, again, look, I'll be honest.
No, you're not going to be honest. You're going to sit here and be nothing but a conservative, emotionless prick. You don't understand what it's like to be emotionally manipulated, to be physically abused, and the thing. Just because you know someone who was physically raped does not mean you know what the fuck I went through. And I am going to save this recording, and I'm going to publish it for the world to see what a heartless bastard you are! You are a goddamn cunt if you think you know what the fuck I'm going through. You are not going to make this video and be seen as the good guy.
Well,
if you make this video, I'm releasing this audio.
Well, look, I'll be honest.
Shut
this is just a.
What do you mean? What is this? Is this just a fuck fest? Is this just me blowing it out of proportion? Motherfucker!
Well,
Motherfucker, have you been abused? Have you been abused the way I have?
Well, no,
Then you don't know what the fuck you're talking about!
Well, if you just let me talk. This just seems like a pretty far reach for drama, to be honest.
For drama! For motherfucking drama! Okay, motherfucker, you listen here. I am not a drama whore. I have done nothing but tell these people leave me the fuck alone. The only reason I would get engaged is because he does nothing but lie about me. He didn't even show screenshots of the motherfucking breakup in his video. And I put screenshots in a fucking journal. Who's the one who's a drama whore? The one who's just trying to tell everybody? Do you know I messaged him on Twitter the other day to leave me alone? And the very first fucking thing he said, if you want to see the screenshots, motherfucker, is how lucky he was to have me. But yet, to the public, he's saying how I'm nothing but worthless trash, how he's comparing me to Tomb Critic for my mental issues, and all this other stuff. He tried buttering me up when I told him to leave me alone.
Look, I am truly sorry.
No, you're not! You keep saying you don't understand! Oh, well, this is a stretch. Motherfucker! This isn't a stretch! This is me speaking out about my abuser. Let me ask you, if I was a child, would you see it as mental manipulation? Would you see it as sexual abuse if I was a child?
Well, yes.
Then that's the only motherfucking difference! Just because of my physical age doesn't mean it's any less important.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not exactly mentally mature like the rest of adults in the world, because I was kind of isolated my entire life. Just because I'm physically an adult doesn't exactly mean I know about sex, and I didn't even know what a fucking cum rag was till maybe a month ago.
Okay. I'm concerned because the people that I've talked to,
and the people you talk to, Foxwell and Season, are liars!
Well, I honestly have good reason to believe that they're not. They've given me a lot of...
Show me the evidence. Show me the fucking evidence that they've proven to you. Oh, please do.
Oh, okay.
Show me the evidence.
Alright, I mean...
Show me the fucking evidence, don't beat around the bush, motherfucker. If you have the evidence, show me. And don't just keep saying and sighing, alright. Show me the evidence and just put it in the fucking room.
Okay, well, I've been slowly gathering it.
Just show me the evidence!
Okay, there's literally, there's no reason to...
Yes, there is. There's a reason to yell because you're sitting here telling me I don't have a reason to be traumatized by my sexual abuser. There is a good fucking reason to be yelling right now, good sir, you motherfucker.
Okay,
Show me the evidence right now.
Okay. Shoot. Hang on. Alright, let me go and grab it.
Yeah. And hey, if you want, I talked to a forensic psychologist on Facebook the other day who works in the FBI. And you know what they told me? While he did nothing specifically illegal, they fear for the public's safety with this man. If you want, I can give this person's contact to you if she gives me permission, and you can check her credentials and everything if you really want to fucking go.
About the... I want to talk about specifically the thing about him being a pedophile. Like,
No. I'm not. Wait, what?
Yeah, because Lily Pete said that, and that's blatantly false. I don't know why she's saying that.
Oh, because Lily said it. Oh, apparently because Lily said it. Oh, wow. Wow, you are a petty goddamn motherfucker. How old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh, wow, you are so mature. Yeah, okay. You really have your shit together in life. Motherfucker, if I called your parents right now and told them what the fuck you were saying, they'd slap you upside the head. You are nothing but insensitive prick.
The reason I say this is because Lily's had,
let me stop you right there. Do you know the definition of a pedophile? Do you know the Webster Dictionary definition of a pedophile?
I know what a pedophile is.
No. Do you know what the definition is, motherfucker? What's the definition?
I don't know the definition, but I know what a pedophile is.
Well, obviously you don't know if you don't know the definition. The definition of a pedophile is someone who gets sexual attraction from children. That can either be fantasy or by mentality or by real life. Now, if you put together the underage star versus the forces of evil roleplay, the fact he literally made me mentally age regress, which is a coping mechanism of mine to get off to that, that is pedophilic behavior. That does not make him an outright pedophile. But good sir, those are red flags.
Well, okay, about the interview, because I've watched almost 40 minutes of it. I just like to know this. Why was it all blacked out? I mean, if you claiming that you have all this evidence, why wouldn't you show?
Because, let's see, this is my good computer that streams, and if I use my MacBook that has the actual evidence in it, it crashes all the time. I have the screenshots, and I'm making my own video, but I did the interview to show my side of things by just fucking talking about it. And I have the screenshots available, and I keep saying that, and I'm going to get them, and I have them, but they're on my other computer.
Look, I'm just gonna be straight with you. I'm really skeptical about this.
Yeah, I know you're skeptical.
This is raising
I know
a lot of red flags for me.
Oh, really? You're gonna really get a smack upside the head when someone else is making a video comes out. There's someone big in the community who's making a video about this. I hope you realize that.
Who is that person?
Not allowed to say.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
coming out by the end of the month. Maybe a week.
I've already pretty much made up my mind that I'm gonna move forward with this video.
If you made up your mind, why the fuck did you talk about me? Just tell me you don't understand. You think that this is all skeptical, and you're not even gonna fucking listen to me. Why the fuck did you want this call? It's gonna blow up in your fucking face. I hope you realize that. This is going when the evidence releases, it's going to blow up in your face what a fucking moron you are. Oh, and by the way, tell Spoken Mind she can get fucked. I'm sick of her goddamn bullshit. Stalking my page, psychoanalyzing me, telling me my art looks like nothing but a 4-year-old drew it. She can get fucked in the ass. I don't care. I'm putting this on BitChute so it doesn't get removed by YouTube. But yeah, no. Oh, and Thoughtful Brittany, hi! I'm gonna speak to you now! Actually, because I'm fucking done with everyone's bullshit. I blocked your ass not because of the fucking link. No, it was not because of the link. It didn't trigger. Yeah, it triggered me, but that was the last straw. My reason I blocked you was because I was sick and tired of you saying you're unbiased goddamn spewing bullshit, but all you did was ask me one motherfucking time in the entire chat about evidence. And let me tell you, I have 11 fucking months of evidence and screenshots to go through, you goddamn high horse bitch. Okay? And then, without even letting me answer, oh, but you went to Lily. Oh, but this is bad because you went to Lily. Oh, you need to hear me and my evidence against Lily. When guess what? Lily has proven to me she is not Tara. Okay? I know Lily. I know Lily better than you, and I also know you were the abuser. You are a goddamn cunt.
Okay, well,
you know what? If you're not, show me this fucking evidence by Season and Foxwell, or like, just show me the fucking evidence right now. Show me the so-called evidence.
Okay, look,
show me the fucking evidence right now. Don't beat around the bush.
Okay, just let me talk.
No, I'm not going to let you talk because you keep spelling insensitive, pricky bullshit. You keep saying how you don't understand or believe me, so you're just gonna fucking... So, either stop stalling, show me the screenshots, or get the fuck out.
Okay, I want to talk to you about, like, your tendency to blow up on people.
Yeah, I blow up on people because they're fucking pricks. I don't blow up on people all the time. I blow up on people when I've had it with their shit. I literally never blow up like this.
You literally never... But I've heard from various...
Oh, you've heard
blew up
from
on
people.
Sega Sister and Foxwell and a bunch of other people. And I find it to be really concerning because you go from 0 to 100, and I took a look at the Jasmine video.
Shut the fuck up! You heard from people, but did you get evidence of this?
Well, I have the Jasmine proof video. I have it with me.
Oh, okay. You mean how fucking I blew up at the man who was telling me that like how they were beating around. Guess what? I spoke to people who knew Jasmine from 3 years ago. She's a fucking liar. I was played. I had a reason to blow up at someone. So what other evidence do you have I blow up at people? And if you don't have any, shut the fuck up!
Yeah.
Show me the evidence!
Well, about the bombastic Blake, I just would like to know...
No! Show me the evidence! You're not gonna beat around the bush. What is the evidence I blew up? You're not gonna beat around the bush with this. I'm not letting you do this, motherfucker.
Well, I was just asking you
to
properly vet it. That's kind of irresponsible to not...
Show me the evidence! Stop fucking being a goddamn cunt! Stop beating around the bush and telling me you have evidence of something and then not showing it! Show me the fucking evidence! I'm done with this bullshit! I am done with people lying and beating around the bush and saying something! So show me the fucking evidence!
Okay, I'm gonna show it. Just calm the fuck down. This is not... Okay, well...
Yeah, you know what? If you're not gonna help me, I'm hanging up on you. Like, if you're literally just gonna sit here and beat around the bush and tell me how you think this, you think that, and invalidate me for my sexual and mental abuse and then say you have evidence and then not show it and then beat around the bush, I'm fucking done. And you are being hung up and you are being blocked if you don't show me this evidence right this fucking second.
Okay, I'm just...
No, just show me the evidence, motherfucker, or you're being on the block list. Also, you did not have my permission to get my Skype. Just because you searched for me doesn't make it right. That is fucking stalker level shit right there. You ask someone, and if they don't give you the permission, don't fucking go looking.
Well, I am a researcher, so this
Just because you're a researcher doesn't give you the evidence. Listen, are you a licensed researcher?
No, I just research for these videos.
If you're not a licensed researcher, you have no right to have my contact info without my permission.
Well,
that is stalker level bullshit right there, my good sir.
Well, I can tell you for sure, like, the video is gonna come out. I'm not gonna scrap it.
Okay, well, you know what? It's gonna come out, then you're gonna look like a fucking moron when the other video comes out. Now show the fucking evidence.
Jeez, okay, alright, Jesus, okay, I posted it in the...
Shut the fuck up and show the evidence. Alright,
I'm just curious what this is, because Let
me show you. Wait, let me look at it. Shut the fuck up. Don't speak. I'm trying to get this image to fucking... Hang on a sec. It's not fucking loading for me. What? Wait a minute. Oh, you mean how I told people stop bringing up sex because I was sexually and mentally abused and I don't exactly want to hear it because I have fucking panic attacks and crying? Oh, we have a spy in the room still. Well, that's nice. You motherfucker. Who's the spy?
Who's the spy? I'm not going to divulge who that is.
Oh, you're not going to...
But I know the person
Are you fucking kidding me? So you're saying... Yeah, fucking tell us right now, or I'm hanging up on you.
Okay, alright. If you really want to know, Sugar Pla, whatever her name is.
Oh, okay, Sugar Pie. Alright, let's kick her. Thank you, you motherfucker.
Like I said, I'm very, very concerned. I don't think you're a bad person. I want to make that very clear, but you should probably get some help.
Do you know? You are fucking an idiot. I've been telling everyone in the public I was going to get help on April 18th, but my ride canceled, and the earliest they could reschedule is the end of this month. I've been trying to look for therapy. I told everyone in limbo this. Do you want to see the screenshot of me saying that?
No, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I told everyone in limbo I have the earliest I could schedule fucking therapy is April 18th.
Yeah, okay, the moment I'm speaking of when you flipped out on Sega Sister and you called her a cunt because she disagreed with you.
Yeah, and do you know that her and I made up recently?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, we made up recently. We are friends again, and we are talking in Mad Plushie's chat. Did Sugar Pie show that?
No, I got it from someone else. I'm just curious why you called her a cunt.
She called me a cunt because she's a bit... I called her a cunt because she was telling me that my claims were blowing it out of proportion when she went through the exact same fucking shit with Zach, and she was an abused victim of Zach like I was. It's kind of hypocritical. Do
you have any proof that you were abused by Toon Critic? Because I don't
the most
really
I can give you is when he...
that.
Oh my... Well, because he did it in voice call. He tried getting with me for BronyCon. I blocked him. Anthony told me don't block him, that we're cool. I can get you those screenshots. I'd have to get my other laptop. And then in voice calls, he would hang up the call on me, tell me shut the fuck up. He would make fun of me. He would mock my voice. And he would tell me no one wants to hear me. And it was in voice call in limbo. And And if you can't believe it, oh well. Does that mean you can't believe what happened with Mimkage? Does that mean you can't believe what happened with Miley Massacre? Because they don't have proof. They don't have the proof of when it happened on video or call. You're being
Look,
really fucking biased right now, and you know what? I'm done with your bullshit. So fuck you. Go to hell. Eat a dick. I should probably stop recording.